Hey JC. Apparently I have to hit the go live. Matt, you need this one? Yes, 2011. That didn't help. Okay, I'll send that with, I just got this one in the mail today too, that I sent you the other day. Out of 99. Is that better, JC?
Great color.
Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. I didn't see anything today. What? So who do you guys have winning your brackets? Oh no. Is this better? Yeah, I had Duke going like two rounds for sure. Okay, I know Matthew is here and JC. Is anybody else here? I'm a little early, but anybody? I haven't heard any of the $1 billion brackets still perfect. I saw Rick Aldridge had posted something on Facebook that made it sound like his was, but I don't know. Yeah, last night about 10 o'clock there was still like 41,000 perfect brackets, which is only like 0.4% or something, but Yeah, I don't know either. I think I read it on Yahoo today, they were saying, asking people what they would take if they're in the Final Four for a buyout for the $1 billion bracket. I'll mention this to you guys. I mentioned it to Dan last night, but I found a really good deal on 2013 hobby box of Panini Select and 2013 Tribute WBC. So there'd be like a total of, let's see here, WBC has, each box contains 4 autographs. Oh, sorry, this is Panini Select. Each box contains 4 autographs, 5 prisms, including 1 SP retired player and 2 retired player SPs, and 2 rookie cards. There's 14 packs per box, 6 cards per pack, and in the Tribute WBC, every box contains 4 autograph cards and 2 patch cards numbered to 99 or less. Found a pretty good deal. They've got them on sale right now. Be probably about $18 a team. Or $18 would get you another buy one in a random team. So if you guys are interested in that, like I said, I think there's like eight hits total in it. So got quite a few hits compared to some of the stuff we do. It'd be about $18, buy one get one again. So if you're interested in it, I'm probably going to order it anyway, and if it doesn't sell out, I'll just open it because it seems like a good price. So, but I'm guessing it would probably sell out at that price. In that break last night, Dan, of Heritage, did you have the Pirates? Did you get that Lariano out of $9.99? Yes, I did, Jeff. Thanks. I think the only person I'm missing now is Steve, but he's good for it, and I don't know if he's even been on or not today. So. There's Jeff, thanks for getting in your first break with me. We have a pretty good time here. And there's a Jim Sublet. He's hitting in the break for the first time too, so not sure if he is in here or not. Yeah, I don't know what to think of the Twins this year. No, could go either way. Jeff, I don't know if you were here. I did mention my next break that I'm going to try fill. I'm going to do 2013 WBC Tribute and 2013 Panini Select. 8 hits per. 8 hits total between the 2 boxes. Be about $18. Buy a team, get a team free again. So, like I said, I'm probably going to order the boxes. I found a really good deal on them. So, if I don't fill it, I'll open myself. So, I can always use trade bait since I've basically just gone after Mowers lately. I don't know if you guys all saw this, but Matthew sent me this week. Numbered 7 out of 9. I was shaking shaking for a good 10 minutes after I opened the package. So, thank you, Matt. Whenever, Jeff, I'll post it on Facebook again in one of the groups. Once I get the boxes, I'll probably post it tonight and see what happens. If it fills tonight, first come first serve type deal. So Dan has the Yankees, Dodgers, and Angels already. So we'll get this started. There are box toppers on here also. So here's the 3 boxes, just so you guys can see. Set it off to the side there. Also, Dan saw this last night too. There's a lot of triple or cards with triple players on them. It'll go one of 2 ways. Whoever's the first on the card, if it goes sideways. If it's whoever's on the top of the card, if it goes up and down. If there's 2 of the same guys on the team on the card, they'll go to that team. So just making that the guy last night had to do a ton of random because he didn't say that at the beginning of the break. So I'm just saying that to save us time. So everybody good with that? Okay, good. This is a mini one, or not a mini one, but a regular size. And from what I saw last night, this is a buyback in here from 1965. And unfortunately, they did put the Topps logo on them. So and as you guys know, my cards usually ship out fairly quickly. I'll probably get them out Monday. So first pack here feels thick. AJ Ellis, Drew Stubbs, Ben Zobrist, Dan Ugla, Josh Willingham, Mike Trout, new age performer, Evan Gaddis, Josmo Pinto, and Zach Roscup. So that'll go to the Twins since Pinto is the first one on the card. I know, Dan. Maybe you should drive here faster next time to get your Mattingly. These packs, they all feel pretty thick. Mike Moustakas, Michael Kadire, Justin Maxwell, Dan Harden, Annabelle Sanchez, Ryan Howard, Matt Dominguez, Gio Gonzalez, and John Jasso. He came and picked it up that day and put it on eBay. Tyler Pastanicki, Ron Washington, Clint Hurdle, Jake Marisinik, and Michael Choice for the Marlins and Rangers. So that'll go to the Miami. Chris Johnson, Mike Leake, Jonathan Lucroy, Max Stacy, and Jordan DeLon, both for the Astros, and Daniel Neva. Miguel Gonzalez, Jalis Chachin, Jonathan Valor, Flashback, the Beatles. There's a lot of this stuff in there. That'll get random. Danny Salazar, Joe Madden, David Wright, Terry Francona, and Brandon McCarthy. Devin Mazzocaro. Well, all these new guys have really weird, hard names. Torrey Hunter, Randall Delago, Asdrubal Cabrera. This one is Pedro Alvarez, Paul Goldschmidt, Jay Bruce, and D. Brown. So that'll go to the Pirates since he's on top there. Naphtali Feliz, Carlos Martinez, Kyle Gibson, and Mike Matheny. Chris Capuno, JJ Hardy, Eric Hosmer, Felix DeBrunt, Jared Cozart, Puig for the Dodgers, Rajay Davis, Elmir Benefico, and Andy Dirks. Do you guys want me to say the names? Or the teams for all these guys? Since there's no Rapper Redemption in this one, I can throw these all away. Adam Wainwright, Jordan Zimmerman, and Clayton Kershaw. That'll go to the Cardinals. Jeremy Hellickson, Mark Brewer, Bob Melvin, Adam Jones, Bartolo Colon, Yadier Galero, Brett Lowry, Annabelle Sanchez, and Bartola Colon for the A's, so that'll go to the Tigers. Jed Goico, Peter Boyges, Andrew Kashner, Chris Davis, Bill Cosby flashback, Juan Marichal for the Giants, and Bartolo Colon for the A's, so that'll go to the Giants. Walt Weiss, Justin Smoke. That might be a short print. And Johnny Ventures. I looked online today for all the for the variations, and there's like 5 different series, and it's all by numbers on the back of the bottom of the card. So Michael Young, Granello Stanton, Bud Norris, David Murphy, Ryan Wheeler, Jose Fernandez, New York Yankees, J.R. Murphy, and Cespo Carbro. Yadier Alonso and Chris Medlin. Bryce Harper for the Nationals, Chris Ruzin, Vernon Wells, John Jay, Billy Hamilton, and Nick Castellanos. That'll go to the Reds. Then and Now, Juan Marshall and Max Swayzer. That'll go to the Giants. JB Shuck, Starlin Castro, Juan Ibanez, sorry. Ryan Domet, Eric Stoltz, Jose Quintino, Michael Kadire, Chris Johnson, and Freddie Freeman. That'll go to the Rockies. Juan Francisco, Michael Bourne, Jose Iglesias, Howie Hendrick, and Clint Barmas. Haven't seen any refractors yet. Brad Miller for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Andrew Lambo and Stolmy Pinmetel. Rookie stars. Champs for the 3rd time in a decade for the Boston Red Sox. Brandon Crawford, Ryan Braun, Ricky Nolasco, Clayton Kershaw, Cliff Lee, and Jeff Samardija. That'll go to the Dodgers. Dylan Gee and Chase Utley. Scooter Gennett, Alfonso Soriano, Brandon Morrow, Josh Donaldson, Greg Nettles for the Minnesota Twins, first draft, 74th overall. Some sort of an insert there. Elvin Andrus, Lance Lynn, Freddie Freeman, and Mark Ellis. Brad Ziegler, Dan Stanley, Steve Shishik, Jason Hayward, Matt Kemp for the White Sox. Oh, just a base chrome. Chris Soleil, Jed Lowry, Onelika Garcia, and Nick Buss for Los Angeles Dodgers, and Daniel Murphy. Nick Christini and Tuffy Goosewich for the Reds and Diamondbacks. That'll go to the Reds. Jonathan Papelbon, Alex Organino, Kevin Gregg, Yadier Molina. Flashback of the Astrodome. Irvin Santana, Denard Span for the Nationals, and oddball ending to the third in the World Series, the Trip. Chris Perez, Travis Rosenthal, Andrew McCutcheon, Jim Henderson, Matt Schwazar, New Age Performers, Jake Peavy, Hyunjin Ryu, Austin Romey, and Chris Heisley. No auto or anything yet. Alex Rios, Justin Upton, Justin Masterson, Chris Tillman, 64 out of 999, Jordan Zimmerman. I might not have looked at this one close enough. The Chris Slay is also out of 999. Cole Callahan, DG Gregorius, Russell Martin, and Ryan Vogelsang. Derek Norris, Andres Torres, Adini Pekavara, something like that. Dominic Brown, Adrian Gonzalez, Jose Fernandez, New Age Performers, Hector Santiago, Carlos Ruiz, and Yuno Escobar. Like we got a jersey, Jason Worth, Prince Fielder, Nate Schickholtz, Adam Eaton. Who was the Giants again? It's a pretty nice patch. I've seen a couple breaks on here, and a lot of the guys are Pablo Sandoval. There you go, Dan. Jersey of Pablo. Gary Sanchez, Miami Marlins. I can't say either of their names, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Carlos Beltran. Max Scherzer. Clayton Kershaw, Charlie Morton, Michael Waka, Ross DeWittler, Robbie Grossman, Joey Butler, and Jim Aducci for Texas. Dustin Ackley, Uric Cabrera, and David Robertson. For the guys who are new in here, everything ships. I don't claim to send stuff to unfortunate kids or anything like that, and then keep them for myself. Christian Betancourt and David Hale for the Atlanta Braves. Linus Martin, Chase Headley, Mike Zunio, Brett Wallace, Pedro Alvarez, Jose Molina, Edwina Nunez, and Anthony Goose. Mike Trout, Garrett Richards for the Philadelphia Phillies, Ethan Martin and Cameron Roop, Corey Hart, Zach Greinke, first draft, New York Mets, 295th overall, Nolan Ryan. Robin Ventura, Jeremy Guthrie for the Blue Jays, Kevin Pillar and Ryan Goins. Darwin Barney, Melky Cabrera, Coco Crisp, Wilfredo Tovar, and Mauricio Robles for the Mets and Phillies. That'll go to the Mets. AJ Griffin, and we've got a refractor here, numbered out of 278 out of 565 for the New York Mets, Matt Harvey. Alan Craig, Jacob Turner, and Matt Carpenter. Buster Posey, Tommy Malone. There you go, Matt. Pablo Sandoval, Bob Gibson flashbacks for the Cardinals. Carl Crawford, Joaquin Benoit, and Matt Harrison, and Daniel Webb and Chris Robinson for the White Sox and Padres. That'll go to the White Sox. Box one down. Do this one. Feels like a flimsy card. Looks like a Nolan Ryan buyback auto. For the Boston Red Sox, Earl Wilson. It's definitely an old card. Box two, if I can find my... Another little one, that's another buyback original. The one that I watched last night had 2 ginormous cards on it, and only one of the buybacks, so. I don't know why you think you get all the hits, Dan. Manny Machado, Rick Porcello, Brandon Moss, Kinsley Jansen, Justin Morneau, Gomes knots it up for the Red Sox. Zach Kohart, John Farrell, and Bobby Parnell. Taijuan Walker and James Paxton for the Mariners. Glenn Perkins, Kevin Gossman, Brett Wallace, Flashback the Beatles, Brett Garner, Chris Carter, David Price, and Carlos Quinton. Jose Tabata. This will go to the Baltimore Orioles. Chris Davis, Miguel Cabrera, Andrew Jones, and Robinson Cano. There's 2... well, I guess we'll go there anyway. Never mind. Mitch Moreland, Sterling Marte, I would love to have this picture on my baseball card. George De La Rosa, Salvador Perez, Angela De Asa, and Ivan Nova. Jeremy Hefner, Cody Ash, Eric Abar, BJ Upton, Flashback, Astrodome again. Brian Roberts, Matt Kemp, Matt Davidson and Chris Owings, White Sox and Diamondbacks. That'll go to the White Sox. Tyler Chatwood. Jared Weaver, Omar Infante, Jeff Locke, Matt Cain, numbered 855 out of 999 for the Red Sox, Jacoby Ellsbury, Chrome, Michael Waka, New Age Performers, Don Mattingly, Alexi Ramirez, Oswald Arcia. Francisco Lariano on the back. Poppy Pops 2 for the Red Sox. Todd Frazier, Zach Walters, and Irithi Andreas. That'll go to the Nationals. And the Giants are on there. Adam Dunn, Nick Swisher, Charlie Leisman, and Michael Bellafor. That'll go to the White Sox. As you can see, there's a lot of double cards. So Brian Wilson, Junior Lake, and Francisco Lariano base. Grandal, Dayan Vicchio, Kevin Correa, Alex Avila for the Cleveland Indians, game used memorabilia. Oops, shit. Drew Stubbs, jersey card. Tim Becken and Enny Romero for the Tampa Bay Rays. Albert Pujols, and Aaron Hill. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ross Ollendorf, Jake Odorizzo, Joe Nathan, numbered out of 211 out of 565 for the Tampa Bay Rays, Will Myers. Gregor Belanco, JPR, Heath Bell, Matt Dominguez, and Gio Gonzalez. Edward Majica, Will Middlebrooks, Joe Girardi, Jose Bautista, Jose Fernandez, Bob Gibson. Hoot hurls homers his way to win. Michael Brantley, Alyssa Escobar, and John Jasso. What's the red border number 2 for the Angels? Buddy Bozers, Matt Schumacher, Nate Edvali, Garrett Jones, Matt Schweizer, Barton Cohen, Matt Moore, CJ Wilson, and Tillman. I'll go to the Tigers. John Neese, Koji Uehara, Mike Pelfrey for the Houston Astros, Max Stacy, and George DeLeon. Daniel Neva. Oh, I don't think my Walmart has these in stock yet. I'm wondering, I was maybe run there tonight and see if they had the opening day, because I think that came out too. Jordan Beckham, Cody Ross, Darren Ruff, Arlogis Chapman, Will Peralta, Clay Buchholz, Avezio Garcia, Terry Francoeur, and Brandon McCarthy. And we're not going to show it to you until you come pick it up, or I drop it off at your house. Nate McLeod, Terry Collins, Trevor Cahill, Julio Terran, Manny Machado. That's a SP. I don't know which one. If someone has time, look up the SP. This one has the last numbers of 7126. Michael Montero, Mark Millican, Roy Halladay, and Jason Grilli. I taped it up nice though for you. That pack's kicking my butt. R.A. Dickey, Jason Castro for the Sox, Adri Renzo, and Eric Johnson. Anibal Sanchez, Chris Davis, New Age Performers. I don't even know who that's for. Baltimore Orioles. Matt Garza, Chris Davis, Miguel Cabrera, and Edwin Encarnacion. That'll go to the Orioles. Homer Bailey and Haruko Kuroda. David Holmberg, Chad Bettis. That'll go to the Reds. It's the last 7126. Adam Wainwright, Kyle Seager. I'm not sure how I picked that out. It just looked different. I'm not sure. Austin Jackson, Bill Cosby flashback, another one. Bob Gibson and Adam Wainwright for the Cardinals. Then and now. Alex Cobb, Kyle Blanks, and A. Royd. Action variation. Okay. Joe Kelly, James Loney, Matt Adams, Rex Brothers, Angel Pagan, Sin Chu Chu, Wade Miley, Raymond Fudas, and Tommy Medica for the Padres, and Eric Sogard. He got some sweet glasses on. Shane Victorino, Buck Showalter, Victor Martinez, Rafael Betancourt, Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw, then and now for the Dodgers, Zach Wheeler, Jimmy Rollins, Mark Scudero, and Brian Dozier. I think Joe Mauer's are really rare because I haven't even seen one yet in these boxes. Luke Hochevar, I probably just jinxed myself. Now I'm going to pull an out of 5 for Matt. Matt Joyce, John Danks, Heath Hembry, and Keith Cedrus. That'll go to the Giants. No, there's some stuff of him. C.J. Wilson, Daniel Descalasa, Pete Cosma, Brent, and Kyle Loesch. I've seen a few of them popping up on eBay. There's one on Facebook right now. I think it's the 2 out of 5. And the guy wants like $200 for it. Mike Miner, Juan Uribe, John Mayberry, Johnny Gomes, Jay Bruce, Kansas City Royals, Jordana Ventura, and Jimmy Nelson. So I'll go to the Royals. AJ Przinsky, John Gibbons, and Mike Napoli. Okay. I just started looking for them on eBay a little bit, but Kirk Gibson, Stephen Drew, Corey Kluber, Andrew Ethier, Adrian Beltre, Duna Nunez, Will Venable, Kendra Morales, and Casey Jansen. How much, Dan? Colton Wong, Adrian Perez for the Cardinals, Neil Walker, Brandon Belt, AJ Griffin, Johnny Bench for the Reds, first draft, Robin Ventura, Winyan Chen, Ricky Weeks, and Jim Johnson. The 2 out of 5 is the one that was on Facebook, so he must have posted on eBay now. Ryan Dempster, Yu Darvish, Matt Schweizer, and Chris Soleil go to Texas. Desmond Jennings, Xander Bogaerts, New Age Performer for Boston. Alex Wood, Xander Bogaerts, and Jonathan Scoop. That'll go to the Boston Red Sox. Michael Saunders, Logan Watkins, and Abraham Almonte. That'll go to the Cubs. And Yosis Cespedes, base. Well, I've been noticing that even the 2014 Series 1 Mowers have been dropping dramatically in price, so I'm glad I didn't go crazy when they first came out. So Patrick Corbin, Brian McCann, Carmen Maben, Jeff Samadidija, Chris Tillman, Garrett Cole, Brett Overholter, and Marlon Byrd, and Albano Jimenez. I did trade for the pink, so I got the pink 2014 tops of Mauer, but I don't have the 2013 yet. Matt Latos, Jose Altuve, Cliff Lee, Dexter Fowler, Lorenzo Cain, John Lester, Marcelo Ozuna, Ryan Rayburn, and Lance Berkman. Last pack. Of this box. Johan Santana, Logan Morrison, David Liu, Narochika Ayuki, Bruce Bochy, Craig Nettles for the Minnesota Twins first draft. I think that's the second one we've seen of that. Addison Reed and Daniel Hudson and Hajuna Fukuma. How much did that sell for? Was that a buy it now or was that an auction? These packs are hard to open. The cards are so flimsy you don't want to bend them at all. Bend it like Beckham. For the Oakland Athletics, Billy Bryan. Third and final box. Yeah, I know, that's the hard thing, is that so here's a big one compared to the little packs. Which one, Matt? The buyback one? The last buyback one was Earl Wilson for the Red Sox. Jared, I'm not going to try that last name. Miguel Cabrera, Joe Mauer, Mike Trout. League leaders, that'll go to Detroit. Doug Fister, Juan Pierre, Brandon Barnes, DJ Lemieux, Jose Labaton, Brandon McCarthy, and Chris Medlin. Cardinals dealt losing hand. Boston Red Sox, Johnny Peralta, Ben Zobrist, Dan Ugla, Trevor Plouffe. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, numbered to 884 out of 999, Paul Goldschmidt. Clayton Kershaw and Jose Fernandez. Ryan Sandberg manager, Sterling Castro. Drew Stubbs. Jason Castro, Yasmin Gradle, Garrett Jones, Alex Villa, first draft, Nolan Ryan. Dan, do you have the Mets? Heath Bell, Michael Brantley, Homer Bailey, and Hiroko Kuroda. Dane Vincio, Matt Shazar, Swayzer, Bartolo Colin, Matt Moore, CJ Wilson, and Tillman. That'll go to Detroit unless they have one. Then we'll go to the next, which would be the Athletics. John Neese, Paul Goldschmidt. This one has the last number of 7126. That's an SP2. Paul Goldschmidt. Clayton Kershaw, New Age Performers. Escobar, Uhara, Mike Pelfrey, Albert Pujols. Ross Ollendorf, Edward Majica, Darren Ruff, Aroldis Chapman, Jose Bautista, David Freese, Clay Buchholz, Avil Garcia, and Aaron Hill. Buddy Boschmers and Matt Schumacher for the Angels. Nate Evaldi, Ike Davis, Waka Wax's Red Sox World Series card, Johnny Caito, Ben Revere, Jordan Ruggiano, Matt Dominguez, and Gio Gonzalez. So far, the two cards I've pulled out are Mike Goldschmidt, the Mike Goldschmidt box, Gordon Beckham, Cody Ross, Ryan Ludwig, Will Peralta, the Rolling Stones flashback, William McCovey and Joey Votto. That'll go to the Giants. CC Sabathia,